He's back, baby.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Hey guys, welcome to another review. Welcome to my review for Oppenheimer. Yes, the second movie I saw in the Barbenheimer, Barbenheimer. Is that what the stupid phenomenon's called? Barbie and Oppenheimer? Anyways, Oppenheimer. This movie stars a huge cast. This movie stars Cillian Murphy, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Pugh, Josh Peck, Josh Hartnett, Matt Damon, Emily Blunt. Man, the cast fucking huge. And the movie is written and directed by the man himself, Christopher Nolan. I'm gonna talk about Christopher Nolan just a little briefly. Love the guy. I love him. I don't know what he's like in real life, but I love him as a filmmaker. I think he's made some amazing films, especially in the beginning of his career, back in his Insomnia, Memento, Prestige days. The Dark Knight trilogy is fantastic. Inception, amazing. But I feel like in the past decade, he's kind of I don't know, his movies haven't blown me away. Dunkirk was fine, but Tenet and Interstellar were just not my personal favorites. I know there's a huge fan base for both films, but they were never, I don't know, they never really gravitated towards me, personally. But I was really looking forward to Oppenheimer, and he's back, man. This movie's amazing. Oppenheimer, about J. Robert Oppenheimer, the man who created the atomic bomb and murdered millions of people. It's about the life of him, played beautifully by Cillian Murphy. This is an Oscar-worthy winning performance by Cillian Murphy. Just saying that right fucking now. Nolan and Murphy make this fucking movie. Murphy's performance is mesmerizing. I know he's a great actor. I've seen him in lots of great movies like Inception, Batman Begins, Red Eye. He's great in that. 28 Days Later. He's a great actor, but he is incredible. Playing a role of this person who did something so horrible, but the man himself isn't that horrible. Portraying a role like that is very difficult. You can easily villainize him or you can easily sympathize with him, but to kind of do both and make it compelling and make it interesting and likable and just kind of root for him, that's very hard to do. It takes very smart writing and very, very stellar acting. And Murphy does it, man. He is incredible. If he doesn't get nominated, you're stupid, Oscars. Another huge standout is Robert Downey Jr. He's incredible as Strass. He is incredible in this movie. He gets lost in this role. At first, I didn't even know it was Robert Downey Jr. I'm like, holy shit, it was Downey Jr. For a second there, I didn't know that was fucking him. Holy shit, man. He looks nothing like him. He's great. Fantastic. Emily Blunt and Matt Damon are really good stand-up supporting performances too. And there's lots of cameos in this movie from actors. I'm like, wait, what? You're in this fucking movie? Holy shit, man. Nolan just goes all out. There's a lot of cameos that aren't even on IMDb and released in the trailer or Rotten Tomatoes. There's some actors that show up and you're like, whoa. Wow. The movie is 3 hours. That was my biggest concern. A 3-hour movie about Oppenheimer and about how he designed the atomic bomb and the crisis that happened, about his dream, and about the aftermath of what happened, how he coped with it. All in a 3-hour film, that seems like it could be a drag. It's not. It's fantastic. It's perfect length. Perfect. I think if this was a mini series, I think it might have dragged on too much. And I think if the movie was too short, I feel like they would have left out a lot of stuff. 3 hours is a perfect length to tell this story and to get enough emotion and enough riveting performances and great dialogue and great storytelling in this length. It's incredible. I think the pacing is fantastic. I think Nolan's direction is top notch. This is the Nolan that I loved, and I've been waiting for him to bring out that great Nolan shit. Like, I know the Dark Knight trilogy was such a huge hit, and he just wanted to do stuff like that. Hence why he like also helped on around Man of Steel. You could tell that there's a lot of Nolanisms in that. Interstellar has a lot of Nolanisms. There's some Nolanisms in this one, but I felt like he tried something very different with this movie, and he wanted to tell a riveting story. He was all about story in this movie, not about just visuals. I'll get to the visuals, but it's about grounded storytelling and a great character study. Nolan, his writing is so good, but his directing is spectacular, and it's one for the ages, man. Cinematography, fantastic. The score is beautifully haunting. Visuals are wow. The fact that these are practical effects just shows you that practical is always better than CGI. I'll fight you on that shit. CGI is good. It's used as a tool, but when you overly use it, it gets annoying, obnoxious, and it gets on my nerves. And it's so noticeable. Practical, you're just like, whoa. And the fact that they use practical effects for these explosions and for these like inner monologues Oppenheimer's doing and stuff about time and galaxies and eclipses and stuff, all practical. Like, whoa, holy shit. The lighting in this movie is really, like, I don't talk about lighting a lot in movies, but the lighting, really interesting. I haven't seen such unique lighting since the fucking Revenant. Like, really unique lighting style. What else can I say about this movie? The ending, it really leaves your jaw dropped. And it also is a great educational movie. It's a movie that I knew the story about the atomic bomb and Oppenheimer because I learned about him in history class. But there's a lot I didn't know. And actually, at the end of this movie, I felt like I was educated. It was like an educational film that was intriguing to watch. And I'm just so glad. I'm so glad that this movie's good. I'm so glad Nolan is back and doing amazing, compelling stories and not just making movies to confuse us. I'm looking at Jude Tenet. I feel like he was actually trying hard to tell a captivating story, not to just confuse audiences, go in weird visual directions, and just, look how kooky I am or stuff. He actually wanted to tell this story, and it's a great story to tell. And, like, he doesn't do stories based on, like, he doesn't do, like, true story kind of movies, Nolan. He usually does his own original films. The fact that he did a story like this, I loved it. I really loved it. This is not even a movie I expected Nolan to ever do. Like, this is a movie I always thought, like, Spielberg would have done, or even David Fincher, or even Denis Villeneuve or something. I never thought Nolan would do an Oppenheimer movie, but here we go, man. I don't know what else to say about Oppenheimer, other than it's fantastic. Maybe I'll do a part 2 video if I have more things to say, but on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving Oppenheimer a 10 out of 10. Holy shit, this Mission Impossible, other films, like, this has been a hell of a year, so let me know in the comments below if you're excited for this movie. Also, give me your favorite Nolan movie in the comment section below. Comment below, let me know. And as always, for this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.